The love story hidden in plain sight. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. The clues everyone missed. If you love emotional K-drama-inspired stories filled with mystery, unforgettable moments, and cinematic twists, then K-Drama Hub is the place where every incredible journey begins. There are some stories that announce themselves with grand celebrations and unforgettable headlines. Then there are stories that remain hidden, quietly waiting for someone to notice the smallest details. This is one of those fictional stories. For years, audiences admired the remarkable performances of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. Their natural chemistry on screen created unforgettable moments that stayed with viewers long after the final episode ended. Fans celebrated every emotional scene, every joyful laugh, and every heartfelt conversation between their characters. As time passed, both stars continued pursuing exciting new projects. Life moved forward. New dramas captured attention. New characters won the hearts of audiences around the world. Yet devoted fans could never forget the connection that had once made every shared scene feel magical. One peaceful afternoon, a young entertainment journalist decided to create a documentary celebrating unforgettable partnerships in modern television. The project seemed simple at first. Watch old interviews, collect memorable photographs, review behind-the-scenes footage, tell the story of remarkable teamwork. But while watching hours of archived recordings, the journalist noticed something unusual. In nearly every interview, both stars spoke with sincere admiration whenever conversations turned toward teamwork, respect, and creating meaningful performances. The comments were simple, professional, kind. Yet together they painted a picture of two performers who genuinely appreciated one another. Curiosity quickly grew. The journalist continued searching through years of public appearances, awards ceremonies, press conferences, script readings, behind-the-scenes documentaries. Each memory seemed ordinary on its own. Together they created something fascinating. During one award ceremony, they happened to applaud one another at exactly the same moment. At another event, they exchanged warm smiles while greeting fellow actors. Months later, they appeared in separate interviews, yet both described their favorite filming experiences using almost identical words about trust, friendship, and dedication. None of these moments proved anything extraordinary, yet together they inspired endless imagination among devoted fans. Soon the documentary team traveled to several filming locations where the pair had once worked. Walking through peaceful gardens, ancient streets, and beautifully designed sets, the crew spoke with costume designers, lighting specialists, camera operators, and assistant directors. Everyone remembered the same thing. The atmosphere during filming had been filled with laughter, teamwork, and mutual respect. One veteran crew member smiled while remembering how every successful production depends on performers who encourage everyone around them. Great stories are created through collaboration. Those words stayed with the journalist. As evening arrived, the crew visited an old soundstage where one unforgettable scene had once been filmed. The lights inside were now switched off. The cameras had long since disappeared. The set stood quietly, preserving memories of countless performances. The journalist closed a notebook and imagined the excitement that had once filled the room. Actors rehearsing, directors offering guidance, crew members celebrating another perfect take. Although the stage had become silent, the memories still seemed alive. Meanwhile, fans around the world continued sharing favorite moments from past dramas. Creative artwork appeared every day. Video tributes celebrated unforgettable scenes. New viewers continued discovering performances that older fans had treasured for years. The fictional story, hidden in plain sight, became larger with every passing day. Not because of dramatic revelations, not because of unbelievable secrets, but because people never stopped believing in the beauty of unforgettable storytelling. Then something unexpected happened. An international television festival announced a special celebration honoring memorable on-screen partnerships that had inspired audiences across different countries. The announcement immediately captured worldwide attention. Nobody knew which performers would appear. Speculation spread everywhere. As the evening finally arrived, the magnificent theater sparkled beneath brilliant lights. Actors, directors, producers, and writers gathered to celebrate remarkable achievements. The audience applauded warmly as unforgettable scenes from beloved dramas appeared across enormous screens. Then one familiar moment filled the theater. A beautiful scene featuring Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei appeared before thousands of viewers. The applause grew louder. Many smiled as cherished memories returned. When the tribute ended, both stars happened to stand and acknowledge the audience at the same time. They exchanged warm smiles filled with gratitude for everyone who had supported their work. The moment lasted only a few seconds. Yet for fans it became unforgettable. Sometimes the greatest stories are not hidden inside dramatic confessions. Sometimes they are found within quiet respect, shared memories, and the lasting impact of remarkable performances. As the festival came to an end, the journalist finally completed the documentary. The closing narration offered one simple message. Some stories remain hidden not because they are invisible, but because people are too busy searching for extraordinary answers to appreciate ordinary moments. Perhaps that is why audiences continue returning to unforgettable dramas year after year. Not simply for romance, not simply for mystery, but for the hope that meaningful connections, kindness, and shared dreams can leave lasting memories long after the final scene fades away. And maybe the greatest love story hidden in plain sight was never about discovering a secret at all. Maybe it was about discovering the timeless magic that exceptional storytelling leaves inside. The clues became impossible to ignore. The documentary quickly became the talk of every K-drama community. Fans from different countries gathered online to discuss every unforgettable scene. Some watched it once. Others watched it 5 or 6 times, convinced they had missed important details hidden throughout the story. The excitement continued growing. Every conversation seemed to begin with the same question. Had the biggest story been quietly unfolding in front of everyone all along? Although nobody claimed to have the answer, everyone enjoyed searching for new clues hidden within years of memorable moments. A week later, another entertainment event brought together some of the biggest names in the industry. The atmosphere inside the Grand Theater felt electric. Bright lights illuminated the stage. Elegant music welcomed every guest. Photographers captured every arrival while fans around the world followed the celebration through live broadcasts. As actors entered the venue, they greeted friends, exchanged warm smiles, and celebrated another successful year of remarkable storytelling. Then something happened that immediately caught everyone's attention. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei happened to arrive only moments apart. Neither planned the timing. It simply happened. The audience inside the theater applauded as both stars greeted fellow actors before taking their seats. For most people, it was an ordinary professional event. For devoted fans, it became another unforgettable chapter in the fictional mystery. Throughout the evening, cameras occasionally captured the audience during speeches and award presentations. Each time the broadcast showed both stars smiling and applauding remarkable performances, social media immediately filled with screenshots and excited discussions. Every small moment became another reason for fans to celebrate the incredible memories they had created through their previous collaboration. Later that evening, the organizers prepared a surprise presentation honoring dramas that had left a lasting impression on audiences around the world. The enormous screen displayed unforgettable scenes from beloved productions. Beautiful music echoed through the theater. Viewers watched emotional reunions, heroic sacrifices, joyful celebrations, and unforgettable endings. When scenes featuring Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei appeared, the applause became louder than ever. Many audience members stood to celebrate the memorable performances that had captured millions of hearts. Both stars smiled with genuine appreciation before bowing politely to everyone in attendance. It was a simple gesture, yet it reflected the respect they shared for the audience who had supported their work. Following the ceremony, several young actors approached them to express admiration for their performances. They spoke about growing up watching memorable dramas and dreaming of creating stories that would inspire audiences in the same way. The conversation reminded everyone that great storytelling reaches far beyond a single production. It inspires future generations. As the evening came to an end, another unexpected surprise waited outside. Fans had gathered beside the theater holding banners decorated with messages of encouragement and gratitude. Rather than asking personal questions, they simply thanked the actors for bringing unforgettable characters to life. The atmosphere became emotional. Both Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei paused to wave at the cheering crowd. They accepted flowers from young supporters. They thanked everyone for the continued love shown toward their work. The moment lasted only a few minutes. Yet it became one of the most shared videos of the evening. People admired the kindness, the humility, the genuine appreciation shown toward the fans who had supported them throughout the years. The journalist who had created the documentary watched everything from a distance. After witnessing the heartfelt reactions from audiences, the journalist quietly smiled. Perhaps the greatest discovery had never been hidden clues or mysterious moments. Perhaps the real story had always been the powerful connection between remarkable performances and the millions of viewers whose lives had been touched by them. That realization changed everything. The documentary was updated with one final message. Sometimes audiences search for extraordinary secrets while overlooking the most beautiful truth. A memorable partnership does not become unforgettable because of rumors or speculation. It becomes unforgettable because talented performers create characters that remain alive inside the hearts of viewers long after the cameras stop rolling. As fans continued sharing their favorite scenes and unforgettable memories, one thing became perfectly clear. The fictional love story hidden in plain sight had never been about proving anything. It had been about celebrating imagination, remarkable performances, and the timeless magic that brings millions of people together through unforgettable storytelling. And somewhere in the future, another beautiful chapter might still be waiting to be written, reminding everyone that the greatest stories are often the ones that continue living inside the hearts of those who never stop believing in the magic of K-drama.